Hello YouTube and welcome to Kaniki Gaming. I am Kaniki, and for tonight's video, or today's video, we're going to go through the primary weapons that you will use in sniper sniper ghostware contracts. We're going to start at the top and work our way down. The first one we have is the SVMR. It's a development and cooperation with snipers from several Russian elite special forces units. It is intended precision individual target engagement at ranges up to 1,000 meters. A small stock of these rifles were confiscated by the Siberian wolves and now available on the black market. It has a high damage rate. The fire rate is not good, but you don't need a lot of fire rate. Just one bullet, 5 bullets at a time, Mostly just fire one bullet at a time if you're a sniper. The stability is okay. It's not really the highest, but there are some that has much higher stability as we get on later on those. The recoil is every time you shot, it doesn't jump. It jumps, but not as much. It has a ammo capacity pretty good. The mobility of it sounds pretty good. I put this noise reduction on it. I put on the silence. Preferred range is pretty high. Alright, this is the one we got. Then we've got the optic sights, which a lot of these have optic sights with different names. We have the Falcon, which is the standard sight, which its zoom and range is 10 times 16 times distance calibration. Goes from 0, 100, 200, 225, 250, 275, 300, 400, 500. That's how it goes up in increments. So you have to, with that one, you'll have to work on, adjusting it. You may have to, if it's at 215 yards, you may have to put it at 200 or put it at 215, wherever you're comfortable with, or 225, I mean. Then the second one is the zoom 8 times by 14 times by 18 times. The distance calibration goes from 0 to 100, and this is 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 380, 300, 400, and 500, and so on and so on. It's the same as the first one, just it has a little bit more zooming in, so you can get a little closer with them. I am using this one, which is the 8 by 22 by, 8 by 22 by, and distance calibration is the way I like it. It's 0, 100, 150, 175, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 3, 325, 350, 4, and 5. That is the ranges of, and these are the ones I like to use, the better up ones, because you can adjust a little bit better on what you got. So that's the one we got. There are several different magazines that you can get. The standard mag is 10 bullets. The fast mag holds 10 shells, and it gives you reload and swap speed quick. This is the one that I use. Is the special mags, which unlocks the special ammo, which we'll get into that here in a minute. The extended mag gives you 5 extra. It gives you 5 extra bullets in the shell or into the chamber. All the calibration is .338. And you have an unquick, which makes a lot of noise. Reduces a little bit. Flash hinder, so you can't be seen, but it still makes a heck of a bang. That's why I like to use the silencer, so they don't know where you are, so you have a better chance to take a lot more people out. We have the bipod, which I use on almost all mine. The camo. All this camo you buy, you get fuzzy rainbows. Some of these you get already when you start the game. And you can buy them for like 4,000. Well, 4,000 money. 4,000 coins or $4,000. We'll just go $4,000 or so. So these are some of the ones I own. Red Ranger, you know, that looks pretty good. Autumn foliage. Then you got the flags. The flags. You can buy this one for fun with flags. DLC. I haven't bought that one, or the poison gas one. Autumn winds I haven't got to. Jungle haven't got to that one. As you can see, some of these prices go up and down, with the most expensive one being $10,500. Don't worry, you can make $10,000 in one contract by, you know, the simplest things. I mean, you make a lot of money doing this, so it's good. Regular ammo. This is a heavy sniper rifle ammo, so it travels a lot further. And that's the only one you can get. Then you come to the special ammos. We got armor piercing bullets. Pierces armor obstacles, effective against vehicles. If you want to destroy vehicles, do it. It's fun. But I use these for other things, like shooting through wood, obstacles that your people hide behind. Electromagnetic pulse bullet. And this one right here. This EMP bullet, it just, whatever you shoot it at, it will, if you shoot at electric devices, it will hinder them not working. Which a lot of your masks and drones, if these EMP things are up, you won't be able to deal with them. You won't be able to use any of that. Then the Darpi bullet, Darpi? I don't even know how to spell it. This is one of the awesomest bullets that you can get, I think. Because no matter how far the target is from you, this bullet will always hit it without having to adjust for wind, rain, or any of that stuff. So I won't go through ammunition on all of them unless they have different ammo. So we'll see how this one works. Then we've got, I haven't unlocked the special ammo 2 yet, because you do that in your, you do that right here. Special ammo holster 2, which it will give you 5. You'll be able to carry 5 of whatever you get. So you'll be able to carry 2 different ones at 5 of them. But I use this one, which the special armor, you'll get to carry 1 special armor and only carry, or 1 special ammo, and you'll be able to carry 10 of that ammo. So I mean, that's good. I wish you could have both of them. That would just work wonders. But you cannot have both of them. Alright, we're gonna have to go here to Kolchak Harbor, and we'll go from there. Then I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video and let it go through all the bullcrap, and then I'll wind up being, when I come back, and we'll be at the tower, and we'll go from there. Alright, now we're in the tower. We're gonna go through shooting stuff and see what the cons and pro of this sniper rifle are. I'll tag these people real quick here. I should tag a few of them. Alright, tag. Oh, there's not a couple more tags. We don't have to, you don't have to tag all these people. Well, when you're first in a mission, yeah, you might want to tag them all, so you know where they are. But seeing as that we're just doing a review of sniper rifles, we won't tag all of them. This is new. Alright. Should be one. Yep, right there. Alright. Alright, see, this is the stability of being in this position. When you stand up, it's wobbly, way wobbly. A little more stable when you're in the prone position and when you're laying down, or in the crouch position. Then this is the prone position. A little more stability on it. And we've got 378. We'll show you what's cool about that. Alright, so see, he's at 200 meters away. To the right of me is the 3 zeros. We'll set those zeros. This is the optics I was talking about, the 0, 1, 150, whatever. Set that at 200. Zoom in up and, all the zoom ins are the same. Now, as you can see, the arrow flying down there all have that white, which you'll put that on your on your personnel, and then you will pull the trigger, and if you did it just right, you will either take them out with a bullet camera or you will just drop them. Whoops, held my breath a little too long. So put that right on their skull, pull the trigger. Boom. Alright. A lot of this you will actually see the bullet actually going across. Like this one should show it. He's at 291. You either have it at 280 or 300. I prefer it at the 300. Gives you a little more playway that you can play with. See. Alright. That was, the stability is pretty good.
Lots of activity.
Now let me show you what my favorite is. These are the DARPA, whatever, bullets. Alright, as you can see, I don't have to adjust for things. I'll take everything back to zeros. Zoom all the way out. Let's me find a way it's further out. Okay, so we find some way out there. Heck, if I could see over there. Yeah. That light wasn't there. There's a sniper over. I could probably nail from here, probably. Alright, let's see if we can find somebody that's further away, further out. There we go. We'll take this guy right here. Alright, he's 362 meters away. We'll pull up this. We won't even adjust anything. So we'll hold our breath. Put that right on his head. Boom, right in the head. That's why I like these DARPA bullets, because no matter how far they are away, you can take them out regardless. As long as you can put that, if you can adjust where their heads are, and put that sonar, the bullet will go right where you put it at. Another guy way out there, 326 yards. Boom. If I could have a whole clip of these, carry like 30 or 40 on them, oh, I'd love it. But that'd make the game a little too easy, I think, so you don't get to. Let's clear out this guy over here. Even when you zoom in, it still works. Now, I'll show you why I carry the bipod on mine. Oops, we're going back to the bullets. Okay. Puts you in this position right here. That you can move around a little bipod. Like this guy over here, we'll lock on him. See? You can't go too far down with it. I mean, you can. But when you're using a bipod, as you can tell, it has a lot more stability, or stable. I'm gonna take this guy out right here. God, I love that bullet. Alright. And that is the Amara sniper rifle. That's the SV Amara, which is the one we just reviewed. Next up will be the one of the next rifle up will be what you'll get from a DLC, which I think you might like. And so you may, if you really like this game, you may want to go pick up that sniper rifle. So I will talk to you in a moment. Alright, next up is the HJ7.62. It's a bolt action sniper rifle issued in small numbers to the Chinese Army, Police, and Public Security Police Force. Chinese merchants or mercenaries working for private security companies are the likely source supplying the Siberian black market. Or Siberian? Sabaron? Whatever that one is. Alright. Now, this is the Amara that we just looked at. This is one we have equipped now. So we'll equip this back here. We'll go back to the Amara for a minute. Now, as you see, all this is the Amaras. This is the one we do. Damage goes up. The fire rate comes down. Mobility goes down just a little bit, stability goes down, noise reduction goes up. This one is one of my favorite rifles. It is you obtain this from a DLC, but you can go PlayStation Store and pick it up for, oh, I don't know, it's fairly cheap. And then what we're gonna do with this, the optics, you know about the optics. Like I said, all the optics are the same, just have different names for them. I mean, there ain't much difference in the scopes. The magazine, same thing. Silencer, the bipod, the regular ammo. This is one of the new, or this is one of the other bullets. I said I will show you if we have a different. This is a tagging bullet. The tagging bullet, what it does, it a slower damage, tagging range of 25 meters. What you do with this is you aim it at a group of enemies within 25 meters of where this bullet lands. It will tag them, so you won't have to use your camera or any of that, or your binoculars or scope to tag them. Alright, this is the next rifle that we're going to take in, and I will see you on the flip. Alright, I tagged a few people ahead of time, but what I did was one of these tagging bullets. I'm going to see how they work. Let's just fire right there. So that's how a tagging bullet works. I wonder. Let's see. There's something I want to check out. You know, in this you have a contract. You have to do something in this to tag people. Well, you have an enemy you have to tag, so oh, I think I might like these tagging bullets. We'll take this up here. I'm gonna take this a little further here. Oh, so these tagging bullets do work for something nicely. So I can get something. See, there's a guy over here. It's one of your contracts. I want to see if I can pull him up with this. Okay, so these things work. Huh. I like that. But like I said, I like to use other ones. But yeah, we use that one and we see how that works. So we'll switch back to here. Alright. Now let's get into the brass tacks. As you can tell by looking at this one, the sniper rifle before this has a little more wobble, or a little less wobble than it had. Even when you're down, more stability. The bipod.
At the vantage point, lots of activity.
Black gold has always attracted a large following.
Then we'll enter the bright parts tri-stand. Let's see, we'll get a little closer here. There we go. So, as you can tell, that's what the tagging ball. Oh, there he is right there. I wonder if I can get him from his vantage. Wow. See, that is the guy we're trying to kill right there. He's one of our contracts. So the tagging bullet was worked on him, so that's good. I like that. So I may just carry 5 of each and actually unlock the so I can carry 3 different bullets and keep a tagging rifle that uses the tagging one. I may just keep that around. Actually works pretty good. Alright, but the stability on this is a lot better. We'll zoom out here to 100. Go to 0. And we'll zoom out. Okay, we'll take this guy out first. Alright, he's 290 meters away. Like I said, most rifles do have it, but the difference is the stability, the range. I mean, that's zoomed out and that's zoomed all the way in. I mean, you go all the way up to 500 with these things. I have not took a an enemy out that is that hard or that high yet. I'd like to. I'd like to be able to take out somebody that 700 yards, 500 yards, but I haven't figured out how to do that. I haven't found any vantage point that allows me to do that. So we'll set this at 290, well 300. As you can see, the white is a little more difficult to see. Well, it's in the same spot, just a little more wind. Boom. Alright. Oh, my bad. That's alright. We're going to get out of here anyway, so I'm going to take him out real quick. Alright. Now everybody's on high alert, which I ain't worried about. Alright, so this rifle is pretty decent. It works. I mean, even when you're in this position, we'll go see in this position. See, we'll remove the bipod. I mean, even when you're in a prone position, see, the stability is very decent on it. I mean, it's got good, strong stability. It's very stable. Very stable. I used this rifle when I got it, and first time I grabbed it because I thought, usually when you start a game out, you don't always got the coolest ammo or the coolest sniper rifles or weapons at the beginning of the game. So when I bought it, I went ahead and started to use this one and see how it is, and I used it through the whole game. I did this all standing up, so. Alright. So, this sniper rifle. The HJ 7.62. So this one is pretty, pros is there's really no, I mean, it's almost all pros with it. So the con, if there is any, it can't hold, okay, the con of this, it can't hold more than just the DARP, or it can't, it uses DARPA ammo. Was one of the ones I use. It can use their tagging, so, you know, this is a pretty good rifle. I may just keep it around. This is the one I used when I went through my whole game. All 5 contracts, this is the one I used. So, I hope you enjoy. And next up will be, yeah. That's it for now, and we'll catch you back on the, or back at the menu. Alright, welcome back. The next up is the Tactical XCR700. This is the sniper rifle you start out with in game. This is the one that is one of the ones you start out with. As you can see, the damage is than the HJ 7.62, the one we did before. The damage on this one goes down a lot. The auto capacity is, or ammo capacity is not as much. The mobility, it's pretty, I mean, the mobility goes up better for this one. Noise reduction, we haven't put the silencer on, I don't think I did. The preferred range, the range comes down, noise comes down, or noise reduction comes down. Recoil has a pretty good recoil, so you can still do it. It's not as stable as the other one, the fire rate does go up. And you can put a silencer, so we're going to throw a silencer on that. It rolls with the, this is regular, the ammo is a sniper rifle bullet. Just a small little sniper rifle bullet, so ain't much difference between the heavier one, it goes further, this one not as far. And the special ammo they can use is the MP, which we already did. Now, here's another one we haven't used. It's the luring bullet. So we'll take that in with us since I haven't used that one and see what that one does. I think what this one does is wherever you shoot it at in the 15-meter radius, it shows that wherever you shoot it at, the target will go investigate it, and then you can probably get a better shot on them. But, well, let's take her in. We'll change the camo on it. Let's see, what kind of camo do we want? Let's try the Savannah Gold, or the Savannah Gold. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Looks like a tiger. You can't have no underbarrels, but you can't have a bipod on this one, which ain't too bad. Optics, we're going to go up to this one. Elite optics. Alright. And the story behind this is the Tactical XCR700 is a bolt-action sniper rifle designed by the United States. The U.S. Army adopted it after the Siberian Revolution. That makes no sense. It's a sniper that the United States design, and the U.S. Army adopted it after the Siberian Revolution. I don't know. Alright, well, let's get into the video, and let's get into the game, and I will show you the pros and cons of the Tactical XC700. Now that we're in the area we need to be, and we have some tags, let's check out this luring bullet and see how it works. Okay, I didn't bring it with me. Oops. That's okay. Alright. Pretty good. You know, its stability's not too bad. This is a standing position. This is the crouch position. It's pretty decent. Still a little wavy. Or wobbly or all over the place. It's not too bad. And then the prone position. Oh, let's get up here.
Vantage point.
In the prone position,
Gold has always attracted a large following.
still got some wobbliness to it. As I said, this one does not have bipod on it, so this is how wobbly it is. So the con of this is it's a little wobbly when you're in a prone position, which you should be a lot better. It shouldn't be this wobbly. Let's see how it is if we get into the... there are places on here that you can actually use as a bipod. Oh shit. I mean, when your environment, you can find places to stack or set your gun, but I'm not seeing none here. So we'll see how when we're shooting it if it works. 235. The zoom's not very good on it. It's fairly quiet. Well, I mean, for a beginner sniper, if you're just getting started in the game, it's a good start. I mean, it's a fairly good start. Good starter pistol. I mean, when you first get in the game, this is what you use. So, I suppose you could be alright. It could be an alright just for being a beginner gun or your starting rifle. But as you can tell, the zoom's not very good on it, which can leave me sometimes hindered. So on all, it's not right if you're for when you're first beginning the game. The only downfall is the zoom's not very good on it. Yeah, I always go for the headshots because that's definitely a kill shot. Sometimes you shoot them in the chest, you won't kill them. Sometimes just get really mad at you for doing it, and they'll look you out. Let's see. Let's see if we can find one that... officer right there. A little more heavier padded than your normal one, so we'll go shoot him in the back. That's definitely going to kill him. Yeah. See that? That was one shot. It did not kill him. So, he's just, you know, a shot to the chest should kill you. I see, so that's why I always go for the headshots if possible. So the pros with this is it's pretty cool looking. It has a pretty decent range for being a beginning sniper rifle. For being the one you start with, this is a pretty decent one.
Hey, we have the enemy's position. Over.
So, starting off, you got a pretty good, decent get. The pro is that you can actually upgrade it to be a little better. The con, it's stability. You can't put a bipod on it to have more stability. And it wobbles a lot, even though you're in the prone position, it does wobble. That is this will be the starting tactical XC9-700 would be one of the sniper rifles you start with. But if you wanted, like I said, the one before it, the HJ one, that would be one good enough to invest in if you want. So why not invest in, a few bucks if you like the game? Don't spend any money in the game if you don't. If you're gonna play for a few times and say, I'm not playing anymore. If you decide to continue to play, then the two DLCs are only a couple bucks is good to have, so you get that really cool sniper rifle. And next up, well, that's it for this sniper rifle, and then we'll head back to the load screen and check out the next one. Alright, next up will be another sniper rifle you can buy, which we're going to select this one now. And then when you look at the tactical, as you can see with the tactical rifle, the starting rifle, the fire rate comes down, stability comes down, mobility comes down, noise reduction comes down. The range goes up with when you switch them out. The range goes up, the recoil goes up. This is the one we're going to use. I think this one has the exploding special ammo, and if it is, we're going to take that into the so when I equip this one, as you can see, the fire rate comes up. See, this is this one. Then the damage is the same with these two, so that's okay. The fire rate goes up, mobility goes up, noise reduction goes up, preferred range, that means it drops down on range. The recoil is worse on this one than it was the one before. The blower 9 or R93 is a straight bolt or pull bolt action sniper rifle, which allows for fast follow-up shots. Now that could be good. Alright, the opticals, opticals are all the same. I mean, most of the optics they just have different names and look differently. The magazine, same, different magazines, which is usually 10, 5, or whatever. You can't put a bipod on this one either, so that's another con. But we do have the silencer on it. And yes, it does have the explosive armor, which I have not used yet. And we're going to now. Alright, so we'll see how this ammo works. This is a sniper rifle bullet, same as the one before. So, I mean, the design is pretty, I mean, look at the design. Oops. Look at the design. It's not too bad. It looks pretty decent. And there's not a lot there, so, we'll see. Alright, now, just in case this is the first time watching one of my videos, I will go ahead and show you why I've been cutting the video before I go in. I'm just going to show you what you got to go through every time you either load or reload, or every time you start a mission, which it gets old because you can't skip it. So I was playing it through, and this is like the third time, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've been skipping, just in case it's the first time watching the video. This is what I've been skipping.
Greetings, Seeker. Your contract is Igor Sekov. He is CEO of Sekoil, Siberia's largest oil exploration and production company. Igor's father established the company and made a fortune buying state-owned assets during privatization in the 90s. But Igor was more interested in guns, cars, and girls than business. And during the Siberian War of Independence, he fled to London. There he met Olga Kurchatova, the party-loving youngest sister of the Siberian Prime Minister. Their marriage brought Sekoil and the Siberian state even closer together. They now plan to reclaim the disputed territories of the Arctic by sabotaging oil rigs belonging to Russia, Denmark, and the United States. They will leave evidence that implicates the Siberian wolves. Sekov is on his way to his local office at the Kolchak seaport. His chief strategist, Leonid Nishlev, will also be there, coordinating the assaults. He must be eliminated too. Sekov's death won't be enough. You need to recover their list of primary targets. Find their electronic logbook at the port. Retrieve its contents. Along with his smartphone, we need to know who inside the government knew of his plans. Finally, we need you to plant explosives on the nuclear-powered icebreaker. It must never leave the port. Scupper their plans, Seeker.
Alright, now, see, what I'm going to show you all this. What I do before I cut back in the video is this is like... if I did this after every time I did a rifle, the video would be really long. You will get this map. This is the second map after you get this is the second map, technically the third, but it's your second contract. And this is what I had to do every time before I turn the video back on. I cut out all this stuff. Yeah, so here we go, up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs. Every time up the stairs. So if I would, like I said, if I do this, it would be a long video. We're just doing the rifles. I will be doing the secondary and the pistols too. Alright, so this is everything I've been doing before I started the video back up. I've been tagging, well, I was tagging them in the for beginning of the video too. Just tagging a few of them. Okay, sniper's not there this time, so that means he's probably, there's one over here. And the other sniper either does only have one this time, or he didn't show up this time. No big deal. I'm not worried about it. One sniper is dealing with is good enough. Or he hasn't gotten position yet, because we got here pretty quick. Alright, let's give the explosive ammo a shot and see what it does. I didn't even read what it says, so let's see.
Black gold has always attracted a large following.
Well, the pro is it looks pretty slick looking, but how does it really handle? So I'm gonna go ahead and tag these two because that's what I'm gonna use the explosive ammo on. Well, see, the stability's pretty decent on it. Zoom's pretty good. Not a lot of wobble. in the crouch in the stand position. So that's a good pro. It is not it's more stable, which is good. And you want stability when you're using sniper rifles. Wait till those guys come back. So yeah, it's pretty stable. It's got a pretty good stability to it. It looks pretty slick. So I already know what you would want to call a con. Now that gets annoying. What it would be for cons, except the range isn't too bad. If that's anything bad about it, the range would be the one that would have problems with it. But what this explosive ammo is supposed to do is whoever you shoot with is supposed to, explode and take out more than one enemy. So we're going to see if that's exactly what this does. I've got to get them at the right amount of range here. Wait till they get down here. Alright, so they're in position. Almost. Alright, so they're 170 meters away, so we'll set this to 180. Zoom in as far as we can, and let's see how this bullet works, shall we? Okay, that can be fun. I actually do like that. I mean, it gives out an explosion, so it kills everything around, which is a good thing. That could be a good perk. But the con is the exploding armor gives you it away. Oops, see, we didn't get the sniper. I'm going to go ahead and take him out real quick here. 292 meters. We'll take it up to 300. And we're going to use exploding bullet on him too, just because we can. But as you see... Sorry, let me get in position here. Hold my breath a little bit. That's actually pretty cool. Except it's noisy.
Tango 3 to base. I heard an explosion. Zone 3 or 4 approximately.
Yeah, that could be good. Now let's see how it works on these guys. These guys are the ones you have a problem with, the heavy armored guys. I want to see what it does to them. Oh snap, you gotta hit them. That could work. Nice. But with the by the way, look, using explosive ammo, yeah, you're gonna be seen. So that's a con of using the explosive ammo. But as for the sniper rifle itself, well, we'll switch and see if that has something to do with the bullets.
Papa 2, reporting constant mortar fire. Out.
If it all works, they're gonna probably start mortaring me. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Enemy position located. Ready to engage. Clear.
Yep, we're about to die if we get hit here. Alright. So we're gonna fire this last shot. Alright, we're gonna back up out of here so we don't actually get hit. Alright, so the pros of the rifle, it looks slick, it's got good stability, it has good range, good damage, but the explosive ammo is a con. I mean, you don't have to use explosive ammo, but it's there just in case you want to use it. Yeah, see, as you can tell, the explosive armor will get you seen. But as for this rifle, I'd give it a... I don't know. Well, it's pretty good, and if you get some money up to buy it, it'd be maybe worth the investment. Alright, now the next rifle up will be the model Ron B82. Now the thing is about this one. This one, yeah. We'll go ahead and do this one. The Ron B82 is a recoil operated semi-automatic anti-material rifle. Okay, it is designed for the United States Armed Forces. In some countries, it used as anti-personnel system. Okay, that could be strong and nice. But the one we had before is this one. So if we'd switch out these two, this is the one we had before. So the damage drops down dramatically. The mobility goes up. Noise reduction goes up. Stability goes up. So this is more stability than this one. This one, the only reason why I'm not really keen on it is, yeah, same as that. All this are that fun jazz. You know, like I said, optics magazine, self-explanatory, is that you do not have the ability to put a silencer on it. That is one of the cons with this sniper rifle. Reduces rifle visibility signature, so that's when we equip the flash hinder, the muzzle brake, which redirects propellant gas to counter recoil and unwanted muzzle raise. So we put the flash hinder on it. Now the under one, we can't have a bipod. That's always good. I haven't used it yet because this is the first time using this rifle due to the fact because of you can't put a silencer on it. So I really haven't used this one. And the special armor is the armor piercing rounds, explosive, and the dart bullets. Armor piercing rounds you put them through buildings, wood, signs. I'll show you how this one works. I don't think we used it in the beginning, so we'll put that on there. And we'll go into our contract. And I will catch you in the tower. Alright, now we're back at the vantage point, and we've marked some targets. And the first one we're going to use is the armor piercing round, and I'll show you why. Let me see if I can find one. Actually, no, we'll use the AP after they get notified, because the first time I shoot this thing, they're going to be notified exactly where. That's one of the cons with this rifle, is it makes a hell of a noise, and they're going to be able to hear it when it goes off. Okay. They're not going anywhere. That's a first. Figured hearing that big shot they would run. There they go. Now they're alerted. Alright, this is why I like these armor piercing rounds. As you see, he moved as soon as he got close to me.
Base, we have visuals on target. Awaiting mortar clearance.
Yeah. As you can tell, the Pro is... It's good white. It's... I mean, the stability's nice.
HQ, Papa Quebec, suppressing with mortar fire. Tango's whereabouts unclear. Out.
But as you can tell, it makes a lot of noise. And it killed that guy that was behind the board there. So, the pros, it's a very powerful sniper rifle. The con, it makes a lot of noise. It does have a lot of... Yeah.
Base, Tango somewhere in Delta 4. Preparing mortars. Over.
Yeah, so you'll get seen a lot faster.
Base, enemy contact in sector 4.
Okay, as you see, that's why I don't care for this gun very well because of not being able to be suppressed.
Base, enemy contact in sector 4 Cleared.
As you can see, a couple of shots with this one, everything goes haywire. Alright, so we see how the Ron B82 is not a very good one in the area of stealthy. Next is the Reese, which I have used this before and I do like this one a lot. The damage does come down, the fire rate comes down, the stability comes up, recoil's a little pain in the butt, noise reduction definitely way up. It does a lot better than no noise at all, so it makes no bang bang noise when you fire it. And this is the Reese ES 2020. Yeah. The Reese ESR 2020 is a semi-automatic sniper rifle from the United States. It's easy to use and manufactured with the light materials. That's good. Light materials are good. And as you look at it, just look at it. Not this one. Just look at that. That is one sweet looking sniper rifle. I haven't been able to get the the bipod for it because I've been spending money for other things. But this one's really good. Special ammo you can use in this is the AP, the EMP bullets, and explosive bullets, which you can use. That's just a sick looking bullet. Same with this. The same with the optics. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing different. They're all the same. And we will see you in the tower. Alright, now we are on the East SR 2020. There's nothing really you can say bad about this. This is a very, very solid sniper rifle. It has good zoom. And if you look at it, there is still a slight wobble, but not that bad when you're standing. When you are crouched, look at that, it's beautiful. And when you're in the prone position, barely anything. When you add your, we don't got the, like I said, we haven't got the bipod. So when you get the bipod on it, this would be an all-around very good sniper rifle. So there's really not negative you can say a lot about this sniper rifle. Alright, yeah, the look is slick looking. It's very mobile. Mobility is awesome on it. And it takes off limbs. I mean, this is a very solid sniper rifle. I mean, she's mobility enough, you can probably take out multiple people pretty quick. Alright, they're gonna be alert now.
HQ, this is Bravo 5-2. We have narrowed down hostiles' location. Over.
So this is an all-around pretty slick looking sniper rifle. I mean, it's good. Mobility is okay. The stability's nice. The recoil's nice. So this is an all-around worth investing in to get this sniper rifle. Alright, a few more to go. Alright, this is the OFB SVDM. I have not used this one at all. But as you look at, the damage drops down, the fire rate shoots up, the ammo capacity holds more, mobility holds, it's more mobile. Noise reduction is high because I haven't got a silencer for it yet. And the range isn't the greatest. This is the OFB SVDM sniper rifle. Is a semi-automatic sniper rifle, chambered in 7.62 millimeter caliber, and developed in the Soviet Union. We've got the optics. We haven't bought any optics for it. We haven't bought special magazines for it. We haven't even bought the silencer for it. We haven't did no camo with it, and it's a sniper rifle bolt. So this is going in knowing it's going to make a lot of noise. Let's see how some of the paint looks on this. Yeah. So we don't know how this is going to work. Because this is the first time I have used this one. And like I said, it's the Soviet Union sniper rifle. It does look okay. It's not bad looking. Let's see how it handles in the field. Alright, we are at the vantage point and we're going to check out this Soviet Russia. See, not a very strong at the beginning. Like I said, I haven't upgraded this one, so right now this is not, I mean, good stability, yeah. In the crouch position, in the prone position, and in the standing position, so that could be good. But seeing we haven't really unlocked, I haven't unlocked any of the other special weapons for it, which I thought I was going to after I beat the game, or done everything I was supposed to with money, but we don't make a lot of money. You have to go through the game a couple times probably to unlock everything. So we'll unlock, you know, as much of the weaponry as we can, and then we'll check this one out later. But right now, she's not out the door. It's not a very good one. Because I don't have all the stuff for it. And it doesn't do a lot of damage. Yeah, see. Alright, so we see what the con of this is. Doesn't do a lot of damage. It's loud when you first get it, which most of the sniper rifles are until you start buying upgrades for it. But as of right now, I'm not really keen on the Soviet Union sniper rifle. But, you know, as I said, as we go on and get more ammo, the better ammo, the silencer, the bipod, and all that fun stuff and jazz, she may be a pretty decent one. So pro, she looks nice, is very mobile, good stability. Con is not a good damage, not a good scope, no bipod as of right now, until we upgrade it. So right now, she's not a pretty on my list of wanting to use this one. Alright, next up is this little guy. I use this guy quite a bit. Actually, he's pretty fun. It's the KSV 2020. As you see with what we just used, the damage goes up, fire rate goes up, stability goes up, recoil goes up, preferred range goes up, noise goes up, or noise reduction goes up, mobility is not the great, ammo capacity is not the greatest. The KSV 2020 is a Russian bullpup, straight pull bolt action. Magazine-fed sniper rifle is used by Russian special forces. I have used this one, and I do really like this one a lot. The perks are, you know, the optics, as always. I'm going to go ahead and buy this one, because I haven't bought this one with this. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. We got the silencer on it. No, you can't put an underbarrel on it. Uses the sniper rifle bullet. And it uses the AP The tagging and the luring we're going to use on this one. So we haven't used it yet. So we're going to use the luring bullets to see how this works. This is the what I've been using because it's actually kind of cool. It's one of the coolest ones I locked. This death toll, which is a bunch of skulls all over the place. It's actually kind of cool. Alright. And I will see you in the tower. Alright, now we're back in the tower. Or the lighthouse. But yeah, I like saying tower. It's cooler. Alright, we only got to deal with one sniper. The other sniper is not there today. Well, this run. Alright, as you can see, the stability on this thing is tremendous. Barely any moving. So that gives it an A+ in my book. Even when you're standing straight up. Yeah, crouch position, prone position. No stability or no wobbling whatsoever. Alright, let's check out this luring bullet and see how it works. Let's see. We'll take it over this way. Let's see how many people we can get here. Seems to be working pretty decent for luring people away. Huh. Well, that seems like a pretty good doing. Let's see how this works for these guys right here. So you can lure them to where you want them at. That's good. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad bullet. Like I said, I did a whole run through with this bullet. Or with this sniper rifle. Which I really enjoyed it. Uh-oh. He's getting away. No, he's not. Yep, yes, yes, yes. Okay, he got away. So we're about to get suppressed mortar fire. We gotta take the sniper out before he sees us. Alright, so pros and cons of this sniper rifle. If you don't hit him in the head, you're going to have to do a couple of shots on him. That would be a con. A pro is this, that that it works very nicely for a sniper rifle. As long as you hit headshots. I mean, you can hit them running, you hit them on the right. It's a pretty decent sniper rifle. I said I've used it through a complete run through and I actually did enjoy it. So as you can see, the mobility of this thing, the way it moves fast, you can find what you're looking for pretty quick. Okay, reload. I mean, see, it takes a couple of hits for these guys. For that, and then the other sniper rifle that I use, my HJ, takes about 3 shells to kill it. To kill those things. But you see, you get right where you want to be at on them, and they can't really stop you or see you. I mean, pretty well cleared out the area pretty quick. So this is one of my top sniper rifles that I recommend to use once you get a chance to unlock it. There's more pros than there are cons with this thing. I mean, it looks nice, the mobility's nice, the stability's nice. The scope's not the greatest, it doesn't get really far, but if you know your winds and adjust it like you're supposed to, you can hit people pretty good if you time it just right. See, I mean, the mobility of it allows you to do shots like this. It got 5 in the, you can hold 5 in the clip, but you carry 45 or 50 of them on you at a time, so that does help. And use the AP bullet, you can go right through there, boom. But this one can't. But you can get it moving. Alright, so as you see, this is an all-around pretty decent one. If you can get the money to unlock it, should be one of the top ones you unlock and upgrade fully. Alright, the next up we have the Saurus T50. As you can see, the damage goes up on this one, the fire rate's down, the stability is not, you know, it's wobbly, but not really that bad. The recoil is pretty good, the preferred range, it can go out further, and we don't think we have the silencer on it because it should be quieter, because they all have silencers, there's silence and they're quiet. Mobility is a little anomalous and the ammo is pretty high and the damage is higher on it. So we have the silencer on it. And we have the special ammo, explosive, lowering. So we know what all the special ammo does. We have seen it all. So we really don't need to take any of that with us. But we might. It was kind of cool. So we've got the optics, the special mag, ammo. I mean, mostly all these have the same amount of stuff. And you can put all of the camo that you buy, you can put on all 3 of your weapons, so that's a plus. You don't got to buy one for each. You don't got to have any certain one from them all, and you ain't got to spend extra money for each of those. Alright, the Soros T-50 is a Russian bolt-action sniper rifle. Spensa adopted it. It was made for rough military conditions. And up, we will see you in the tower. Alright, we're back in the tower with the next sniper rifle. As you can see, our friendly little peon sniper over there is back. As you can see, if by looking through the scope, this is a standing. There is a wobbly with it. Prone position, it's a little better. Our crouch position's a little better. Still a little wobbly, and the prone position a little more stable. Then we've got the bipod stand. When you're in a bipod, very, very little wobble. The range of the scope is pretty good. You can get right up in there, close to him. He's 198, so we'll set that on him right here. I mean, just by doing that, you know, it's very controlling, not wobbly. Takes the top to heads right off. But if you can use a sniper rifle that has the bipod, use it. I mean, it's very, very helpful. I mean, this is all around pretty decent sniper rifle. See, what I mean by mobility is not the greatest in this thing. If you can get them lined up just right and hit both of them, kill, or one kill, or one bullet, 2 kills, that's decent of doing. I mean, you could, they have trophies for doing 2 and 3 in a row. I have done no more than, I haven't done any, the most I've done is 2 in a row. That's the most that I've hit, because I haven't had 3 of them lined up good enough. And they've seen me, which is alright.
Base, mortar fire from Delta 1. Standing by.
Yeah, they're gonna try to hit me with some mortar fire. So this one is all the way around one of the best ones, I think. Not, well, the best. It's pretty decent when you used to. I mean, so far, I mean, other than it has a lot of wobbling, it's all around pretty decent sniper rifle. Or most of the sniper rifles well, that wasn't supposed to happen. That's okay. We're dead. But they finally got a mortar where I was at, and that's what happens when they start firing mortars at you. And you gotta make sure you don't get mortars fired at you. So quieter the better, and make sure you kill anybody that gets close to a mortar round. And right there, that would be the pro. Mobility is still a little tight, so ain't nothing wrong with that. It has pros and cons. There really much pros to it, and the cons. I mean, really, I don't think there's any really cons. I mean, most of these, however they did these sniper rifles on this game, did a wonderful, tremendous job. These sniper rifles are really spent a lot of time programming these to look the way they do. Alright, then we've got the one that I dreaded to use. The B95 Chris. No suppressor. The magazine, you get special mags, which I haven't really, because I really haven't played with this as much because I haven't used it. Muzzle brake, no silencer. You can have a bipod, and use this heavy sniper rifle. But this one, I almost guarantee that the first time we shoot this thing, we're gonna get discovered. So let's make a big red mark on it, because we know it's going to be a red target on us. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty decent. But this one, like I said, no silencer, no suppressor, no nothing. This is a straight rifle that's going to make a lot of noise. The B95 Chris is a bolt-action bullpup sniper rifle, chambered in a 50 caliber BMG, designed by the United States, and it's famous all over the world. Yeah, it'd be famous, sir, if you could put silencers on it. And with that said, I will see you in the tower. Alright, welcome back. We are in the tower now. I have marked some people, and apparently our sniper that goes from here, that we've seen over here, is now over here. Alright, before I fire this thing, we need to go over what's wrong with it and if there's any pros and cons with it. Alright. Standing. It's a little wobbly. Wow, yeah, look at it. That's really wobbly. I mean, your crosshairs are all over the place. A little better when you're in a crouch position, and the prone position, less likely to wobble. Alright. Nope, we didn't get the bipod. Alright. Pro. It looks slick. It's... yeah, this looks slick looking. It's actually kind of cool. Con. No silencer whatsoever can be put on it. The bipod can be put on it, but not used. I hadn't put it on. It's really, really wobbly. And you may have a hard time lining up your shots pretty good. The range on this is not very good. I mean, that's the times 20. Well, I don't think I bought them all, so as you look, it's still in that. Even when you hold your breath, it can do it. But as soon as I fire on him, everybody is probably going to be alerted. But I also said about another sniper rifle, you could put a silencer on, so I could be wrong. But I'm going to say this was probably going to alert to everybody that there was shots fired. And as you can tell, it's not very accurate on it. So I was pretty head on and went right over his head. Alright. So it was 2 shots, no alerting. Oh, we got an achievement. What achievement that was? We'll check it out here in a minute. That's 3 shots. Still nobody noticed. Four shots. Alright, so 4 or 5 shots. If you don't take him out, they will notify that they've found you. We're going to take this sniper out real quick here before he gets alerted or starts telling people where we are. And we die like we did last turn. Alright. Okay, so pros and cons. Pro looks slick. It's pretty, a lot of damage on it. Con, no noise suppressor. So you're out in the open field other than a tower, and you start shooting people, they're going to know exactly where you are pretty quick, and you're probably eliminated pretty quick. So that's pretty decent with this one. I'm okay with it, other than not being able to have a suppressor with it. And we'll see at the main menu. Alright, and the next one, we've got 2 more to go. The Madison EMS. I actually have used this one. I think it's okay. The damage isn't the greatest. The fire rate is great, stability is great on it, noise reduction is pretty decent on it. Well, that's once you put it in. But as you look, the damage isn't the greatest, the ammo capacity is not, mobility is okay. Fire rate is pretty quick, so you can fire it pretty quick. Stability is very stable. The preferred range is not really a lot of range, but it's still good enough range. The Madison EMS-25 is a tactical sniper rifle based on the hunting rifle. It is guaranteed performance with effective range of 1,600 meters, and it's .338 configuration. Now when you look at this one, this is the very last gun I unlocked, because it cost me like 200,000 in-game currency for it. So I have the very strongest, or the Voodoo 2 magazine. We have the standard calibrations, extended mag, calibrated to 7.82mm, increased magazine size. Unlock the special ammo, which is what we do. Fast mag. It has just the regular, sniper rifle burst, a bullet. Put lowering bullet on it. It's got a tagging bullet, and you can use a Darpia bullet with it. So yeah, these are the 3 of them that you can use, which aren't too bad. The camo, as you can tell, I used this in my last contract to finish out the game. But that, well, to finish out the game, it was what I got after I finished the game. So I used it in a couple of contracts. But this, I mean, it's sharp looking, it's nice. It's got a good look to it, good grips. and we'll see how it does it in the field. We'll see you in the tower. Alright, now we're back in the tower, and we have this the last sniper, well, not the last, there's one more after this, but this one is pretty slick looking. I mean, look, the stability's great on it, even standing, crouching, prone, good stability.
At the vantage point, lots of activity.
Black gold has always attracted a large following.
And then the range on the scope, it's fairly decent. I'm going to get pretty close to them somewhat. And you can get better, I mean, that everything looks a little different with it. And you see the wind shear's killing the way it is. Alright, and then we brought some of the special ammo in. The alluring one, which we thought was kind of cool. I actually thought it was interesting. Looks slick. I mean, yeah, it's fairly decent on some of the scopes. I mean, you can get a pretty good shot on them because of its stability. That was a good headshot. I mean, fire's pretty decent. I mean, you fire off 5 rounds pretty quick. Let's see if we can get these guys. 1, 2, and oh, they're going separate directions. They're probably less than that, probably about around 200. Oh yeah, so they narrowed my down, huh? You think? I mean, 5 shots pretty quick. I mean, bam. That was a sucker shot. 2. I mean, the stability not the bad. Oh, yes, mortar fire. Okay. We're gonna go up here so the mortar can't get us. Alright, maybe we're gonna drop down. Okay. Now the mortars can't get us at all. Alright, with this one I think it's pretty slick. I mean, the scope looks nice. I mean, the whole all around looks pretty decent for a sniper rifle. I like the colors. I like the way everything works on it. The mobility's great. You can shoot it pretty quick. Oh yeah, activated trap. Yeah, that's a luring trap, which you can help, but it also, once you get your mask up and running, you can make that lethal, which I did. So if somebody comes close to it, it'll put out gas and just, they all just die from gas. So with this one, I think this would be a pretty good one towards the end. Once you get 200,000, you might want to buy it. If you don't use it right away, just want to update it or upgrade it, do it, then use it. That's strictly up to you, but I think this one's an all-around pretty decent sniper rifle. I'll see you at your main menu. Alright, next up is the Strom Precision. The damage goes up, the fire rate comes down, the stability goes down a little bit, mobility comes down, noise reduction goes down, and the range goes up. The Strom Precision is a bolt-action sniper rifle designed by the United States. It has 10-round detachable box magazine. And it's got, I use the Night Force optics on it, which is all optics are usually about the same. The Precision Special Mag, which gives me special ammo. The Strom Precision Silencer. I got the bipod. The camo, I use the Augmented Vision, which is really cool looking. And it runs off heavy sniper rifle, and you can put in the AP, the tagging, and explosive bullets that this rifle can use. And as you see, it looks pretty slick too. It's almost like the very sniper rifle you start with, but it's a little bit more newer, space aged, a little more tech savvy. And we'll see you in the tower. Alright, we're back with the final sniper rifle of the evening. This is the last sniper rifle in the arsenal. Now if you look at it, this is the augmented view, or augmented vision, or view, or sight, whatever. It's the augmented one, and it looks very sick on this gun. I mean, the whole gun just looks very slick. I've used it quite a bit, and I actually do like this one. It's pretty solid gun all the way around. So if you get a chance to get to this, you might want to get this one as soon as you can and use this one a bit. As you can see, standing up, it's not, it has a wobble to it, but stability, it's not the greatest in stability, but you can hold your breath and fire off. It works great. It gets better when you're in the position of the crouch position. When you're in the prone position, which there would be quite a few contracts, this one does have the bipod. I mean, look at that. The mobility is great. When you're doing a lot of your contracts, a lot of the places, best place to hide is high up in a prone position. That's usually one of the best ways to attack your target. So this one's good for that. I mean, there's not much you can say. This is a pretty good. I mean, look at how far you can zoom in on these things. I mean, look at this. That is a heck of a view, or that's one heck of a zoom. And that guy right there, we'll go ahead and get out of this. As you can see, he's exactly 375 meters away. And when you're using this one, and you get your bipod if you can get to it. Or sure, I will hit that guy out the end there if I can get, if it lets me into my bipod. Sometimes it has a tendency not to let you in because of not being level or something like that. So if you take it off, turn it back on. See, as you can see, it kind of messed up. There is glitches in this game. See, there we go. And we'll get right here with this. We'll get in this position, and we'll see if we can hit that guy out at 375 meters if he's still out there. Where'd he go? Okay, he's not out there anymore. Well, dang. Took us too long to get to our bipod. It's alright. and you zoom it all the way with this one, as you can see, he's 200 meters away. You put it 200 on the board. It's like you could flick a cigarette at him. He seems so close. And when you hold your breath, a lot of my bullet cameras or bullet cams was because of this rifle. There we go. We'll get him. He's what, 300 some meters away. We'll put 340 on the board. 350 is what we're going to do. And you see how far he, I mean, it looks like he's very close. Body hidden. So when it comes down to some of my favorite sniper rifles, the Strom, this one, and the HJ one, ones you get to download it, are some of my top favorite sniper rifles. Well, you see this one, even standing, you can still hit pretty good. You may just have to hold your breath quite a bit, but that's fine. You know, holding your breath stable is not that bad. Once you learn the best ways to do it, once you're able to control how your breathing, just take out what you can with what you can, and if you have to release it, you can do that. Like, you know, we'll hold it here, fire on him, grab the breath again. So, anyways, that is the sniper rifles of the Sniper Contract Ghost Warriors, or Sniper Ghost Warrior contracts. And I'm gonna leave you with this picture, this beautiful, beautiful picture of this beautiful sniper rifle. It's one of my favorites. So, anyways, as they say, or as Kaneki says, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. And in the comments below, I want you to go put some of your favorite sniper rifles that you've used so far in Sniper Contract Ghost Warrior or Sniper Ghost Warrior contracts. And we'll see if we can do something later. The next video I'll probably do will be with my the secondary weapons, which is going to be a lot of up close and personal, no quietness. It's going to be fun to do that one. And anyways, love, peace, and chicken grease, and I'm out. Love y'all.